Good morning.
Good morning. We're here with laptops today. It is Thursday, June the 10th. And again, for the second day in a row, I forgot to turn my phone on silent. It is Thursday, June the 10th. You're with Heidi and Colette on First Local. We have a lot of stories to get to this morning, and Father Nature as well has his update before we kick into all the news. But don't you have something to do with a fire?
I do. Firefighters at approximately 1:45 yesterday afternoon were dispatched to People's Road. Sault Fire Services received reports of a large brush fire in the area of 1400 People's Road. So upon arrival, dark smoke could be seen billowing into the sky from a blaze in the bush area behind the property. Sault Online did learn that a vehicle was fully involved in the fire at the back of the property and had ignited some of the vegetation nearby. So firefighters battled both the heat as well as the fire during this call. So they did remain on scene for a significant period of time yesterday afternoon.
Well, thank you very much. And again, the fire services are out and doing a bunch of stuff again. So, okay, we do have a little bit about the catch and release program that everyone's well versed on, I believe, but we're going to go over that a little bit more. We wanted to talk about that woman. She stepped on that needle yesterday. We did that story yesterday. I think there was a follow-up to that, so we're going to look into that. We got a couple of people charged doing wrongdoings. So hold on to get your coffee, relax, and if you need to go to the washroom, now's the time because it's Craig's turn. Over to you, Craig.
I think they can wait until I'm done my weather, if that's okay. Yesterday we reached 28.5, which is just smaller than reaching the high, which was 28.7 set in 2005. Today's record is 30.6, set in 1947. I don't think we're going to hit that record whatsoever. We have some clouds coming in for most of our day, so say goodbye to the sun and the muggy weather because we do have some rain coming our way later on this afternoon. We'll take a look at going to the radar? Yeah, we're going to go to the radar. We see some activity just to the north of Lake Superior. That's pushing into Wawa right now with a little bit of a thunderstorm and some showers, and that's gradually going to make its way down to the Sault and the North Shore area. We could see a little bit of a thunderstorm later on tonight, just a tiny one, but mostly we're going to see some showers develop this afternoon and last into our evening and last into our Friday morning as well. We'll take a look at the 12-hour forecast for you. So we're seeing the clouds come in now. Temperature's not bad. We're currently sitting around 16 degrees. We're going to head towards 24 to 26 degrees this afternoon. We could see some isolated showers develop between now and say 5 o'clock, and then we're going to start seeing the more steady rain develop later on for our evening and lasting overnight. So we definitely need this rain and some cooler temperatures. A lot of people not a big fan of the hot and muggy temperatures. So we're going to say goodbye to those for the next 5 or 6 days and settle for some seasonal temperatures and some rain. That is your forecast right now. I'll be back in just a couple of minutes with your full 3-day forecast.
Craig, I love the hot and muggy. But anyway, I do like a thunderbanger as we talk about. So we do need the rain. We need to figure out what's, cooler jets and get some grass wet. Oh, I finally found someone to take care of the lawn. As you know, I do rent a home with my 2 boys, and they were able to do the front because we have one of those old school, like the tuck.
But tucka. It's different. Okay.
Very much so. Went to go to do the backyard. Well, it's like, no, can't do it. And then we get home, and then some student answered our prayers. And he's like, "Are you in the looking for lawn care?" I'm like, "Yes, I am." So they're coming later today. So I'm excited about that.
Oh, fantastic!
I know, I'm very excited. Coming up on the show, we're going to do COVID numbers first.
Yes.
Actually, let's do a bit. Okay. Over to you.
Okay. So Algoma Public Health is reporting 2 new cases of COVID-19. However, these are located in Elliott Lake and area. So through contact tracing, Algoma Public Health, again, will notify anybody who is considered to have been a close contact directly. Therefore, if you are not contacted by Algoma Public Health, then you are not considered to be a close contact of these particular cases. So case number 395 and 396 are both reported to be self-isolating. 396 is a close contact exposure. 395...
Oh, say it. Unknown.
Man, I've been doing all the right things. I don't know. Like
I think I kissed that person.
Oh, now that I think about it, I did lick the back of that bus seat. I shouldn't have done that at all, but I can't be sure. Anyway.
Okay.
So on to rolling totals then. Up to date, we have administered 147,578 tests. So the number of people being tested actually has dropped a little bit. It's only about 490-ish people, out of which we have confirmed the 396 cases, which brings our total up to 6 active cases, one of those being a non-Algoma resident. We now have 4 people in hospital, 2 of those being non-Algoma residents. We have resolved 390 cases, and we do have 106 positive screens for the variants of concern. That number has not changed. Now, provincially, the numbers yesterday were really encouraging. Ontario reported like 411 new cases, although there was, there were 33 additional deaths. But how the 411 is actually the smallest daily increase of new infections since September 25th. So the province says that 11 of the deaths being reported actually did occur in April or May. I guess sometimes the data can be skewed, fumbled, or just not quite captured in the moment.
But data's data. How do you make... Don't have to, no, I'm not. This is not a question to Heidi.
No, numbers can show whatever you want them to show, is my opinion.
Well, clearly we've seen a lot of that in the last year.
Okay, so there were another 932 resolved cases. We're not going to debate that number because that's a good number. We like that number.
Yeah.
Dropping the active case count. Yeah. Resolved cases have now outnumbered new infections each day since mid-April. So the rolling 7-day average has dropped to 657, reaching the lowest point since early October. The province announced last week that it was easing COVID-19 restrictions at homes across the province to allow for increased social connections for residents. And residents who have been fully immunized can leave their long-term care homes now for day and overnight trips. That's fantastic.
It is fantastic.
So,
you know what else is fantastic? How we are able to bring you the news hot off the presses. I mean, I can feel the heat coming from this story. It's so new. But Ontario is to present new COVID-19 projections today ahead of reopening tomorrow.
Okay.
What does this mean, Heidi?
What does it mean?
Let me tell you what this means. It means that as Ontario is to release a new COVID-19 projections today. New modeling will be presented this afternoon. And as far as I understand, Mr. Ford will not be there. It would be Christine Elliott, who is his deputy premier, and also the Minister of Health. They will be talking about the new modeling to be presented in the afternoon pandemic update with the province's top doctor. Those two numbers will also come as the province prepares to enter its first, how do we want to say step?
Step 1.
We can have lots of fun of its reopening plan on tomorrow, which will allow limited retail shopping and patio dining. New COVID-19 infections and hospitalizations have dropped, like you said. Most restrictions will loosen 21 days after that. But that just came through. That's coming up this afternoon, and we will be carrying that live on TV and Facebook and all the fine places where you can see our smiling faces here at On TV. We do have a lot coming up on the agenda. Don't go anywhere, but enjoy this commercial break, and then we'll be right back.
First Local, supported by Gary Chervinsky, Exit Realty, Lake Superior. Buying a home is a big decision, so is choosing the right agent. Call Gary Chervinsky, broker at Exit Realty, Lake Superior, 705-257-5432.
Loss is something that never leaves you. Donate $45 today to help victims of impaired driving. A message from MAD Canada.
Leonard Thompson, 13 years old, diabetes mellitus, 65 pounds.
Starve the child to let them live? The treatment's as cruel as the disease. It's a death sentence.
Dr. Banting.
This could be it.
He's the first to receive this trial.
But will it save him? It's not pure enough.
So we try again. And again. And again.
Before the discovery of insulin, diabetes was a death sentence. Banting, Best, Collop, and MacLeod's breakthrough has saved millions of lives. Leonard Thompson's was the first.
To you right now.
No. Giggity.
Welcome back to First Local Morning. You know what? What day is it?
Today is Thursday, June 10th. It's Baby Friday.
Get the lady a donut.
I know.
Yes.
Don't eat donuts. That's just not good for you. I would like to tell everyone new watching, because we've had a fair amount of new watchers lately.
We have.
Viewers, watchers. And
yes.
Baby Friday comes from Hamilton, my hometown, where we were like, should we go out on a Thursday night? I don't know. And then we decided, if we call it Baby Friday, we've got Friday in it, so why not go out and have fun? So, welcome to this Baby Friday here in Sault Ste. Marie, where now it's trending. We're trending. Hashtag trending. And yeah, today we're working off our laptops. We're going green.
Yes.
We're going green. We're not going to kill any more trees.
So if it seems, a little awkward, it is. But
very
so
much
too
so.
are all new initiatives. So, you just kind of sit up a little straighter and you just do your thing.
You say it with confidence and loud and whatever.
Sure.
Why not? I mean, we can even do a factoid right now if that's even doable. How about that? Could we do a factoid right now? We're not going to do a factoid right now because I believe that's what you call throwing your partner under the bus. I just did that. Okay, well, let's rip off a story. Do you know that there was a man charged with... Okay, well, that's not working either. Oh, well, this is so much fun being green.
Yeah,
there it is.
now you got
Man charged with possession of property obtained by crime. On June the 8th, officers with patrol services charged 42-year-old Bruce Golden with possession of property obtained by crime. At around 8:34, officers responded to a call for service in the 100 block of Elgin Avenue. Upon arrival, officers located a possession of a bicycle that was reported stolen in June 2020.
Wow.
He was arrested. A subsequent search found the accused to be in possession of approximately 1.36 grams of fentanyl.
Okay.
Come on.
Wow.
He is charged with possession of property obtained by crime, possession of a controlled substance, and 2 counts of breach of recognizance. He was released on an appearance notice, and he's going to be facing the judge on these offenses July the 21st.
Okay. I do have a factoid. I just had trouble pulling it up, and now I have it.
You had trouble.
Did you know that on this date in 1752, I'm taking us way back.
Yeah.
Benjamin Franklin.
Oh.
Benjamin Franklin flies a kite during a thunderstorm and collects ambient... It's okay, Mike, you're not going to have an image for this. They didn't have photography in that time, so it's okay. It really is okay. People can listen to, the melodic cadence that I bring forward when I speak.
I love your melodic cadence.
My melodic cadence. Yes. Okay.
Oh, okay, but really.
It's an artist's rendering of what it might have looked like. Certainly not, nobody whipped out their cell phone and captured that. And I'm going to argue that it wasn't even Benjamin Franklin because he probably would have altered his nose. I'm going to say just a little bit.
I bet anyway, they wouldn't have used a filter.
June 10th, 1752, Benjamin Franklin flies a kite during a thunderstorm and collects ambient electrical charge in a Leyden jar, enabling him to demonstrate the connection between lightning and electricity. So very important discovery.
Absolutely.
Franklin became interested in electricity in the mid-1740s. He was such a hipster. A time when much was still unknown on the topic, and spent almost a decade conducting electrical experiments. He coined a number of terms used today, including battery, conductor, and electrician. He also invented the lightning rod, which was used to protect buildings and ships. Pow! Yes.
Great factoid today.
Yeah, kind of cool. Yeah, I sent that to you. I don't know if you got it yet. So.
Oh, okay. I will look. So we are going to talk a little bit about. Actually, can you do the firefighter story right now, because it's just having a little bit of an issue over here right now today.
The firefighter story. Okay. Well. Yes. Actually, you know what? Before we get there, because we just talked about we talked about the fire already, so I'm just going to break it up a bit, if that's okay.
I would love for you to break it up.
Okay, I'm going to break it up. So you know what? Some citizens had a concern about some fast-moving water, like along the St. Mary's River, right?
Right.
So,
yes, it's a great story.
Yeah, it is, right? So this is an area that's just off of the Hub Trail, and it has a very easy access to the river. Now, the reader in particular who voiced this concern, who sent it in to us, specifies that the location in question is between the mill market and the fishing pier, and the concern in this instance is with regards to the speed in which the water moves through the locale, which is near the power plant. So, of course, we do follow up. We did reach out to city staff for comment, as there used to be a fence there which would, obviously deter people from entering water at this location. Communications manager Tessa Vecchio did explain the city's pending actions. So what she said to us was, along that section of the waterfront, Public Works is actually planting approximately 70 juniper shrubs.
Nice.
And this will go in the space between the pathway and the large stone on the river's edge, along with 2 raised floral beds. And the juniper shrubs will grow eventually to be, 3 to 4 feet in height, which will create a more natural, aesthetically beautiful barrier to the water's edge. So this work is actually scheduled to be completed within the next week or two. So great. So, we received the concern, we put it out there, we got an answer. So if you have any safety concerns, that you'd like to kind of have us follow up on, please feel free to reach out. Always happy to look into them. We do now have a Gmail account set up so that you can send information directly to the morning team at ONTV, so ONNTV, firstlocal@gmail.com. And we did receive something yesterday. We only just announced it yesterday, and we've already received something. Some of you might actually remember that we did a story on a loyal viewer. His daughter's cat had escaped the house and did in that moment get hit by a car. And through the generous support of our citizens, channeled through the animal assistance group, they were able to receive the emergency support through the veterinary clinic. And we did have an update sent to us yesterday.
Very cool.
And what has been said is Finn, the cat, and I believe he sent a picture. There's
Finn. How cute is Finn?
Now Finn has been recuperating in a very specialized room that his owners have set up. And he was due to get some x-rays just to find out when exactly this little, look at how happy he is with his recovering. Look at his little scar. I love how cats can always manage to look just this side of irritated. Anyway, he's getting some x-rays to determine if he's going to be able now to leave his room. So it's fantastic. So Mark Jordan, whom I usually, spar with, yeah, I'm glad that you sent that to us. I'm glad to know that Finn is doing well. And thank you very much, Sarah, for allowing us to cover the story. So.
Okay, great. Well, thank you very much. When we come back from this commercial break, we're going to talk about the catch and release, not just a Sault problem,
right?
Which is what there, and we have some other updates. And I'm pretty ecstatic, elated.
You just coined a word. I like stoked.
Stoked. Boston Bruins are out. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
First Local, supported by Maker North, 3D printing, laser cutting, 3D design, education, prototyping, and more. Maker North, whatever it takes.
Don't click it, Mike. It's a scam.
Oh, hi, Voice of Reason. It looks legit.
Don't click. Listen to your voice of reason before you act.
I deleted it.
Canada.ca/bscamsmart can help.
Loss is something that never leaves you. Donate $45 today to help victims of impaired driving. A message from Mad Canada.
When I found out I had cancer, it was the hardest day of my life. But life is bigger than cancer.
Is going to a party really worth it? Putting yourself at risk puts everyone at risk. Help limit the spread of COVID-19.
Together, we can reduce the spread of COVID-19. Went grocery shopping? Fill the car with gas? Picked up a prescription? Wash your hands often to help reduce the spread of germs. It can save lives. A message from the
First Local, supported by James Seaton, Mortgage Specialist. Your new home doesn't come with mortgage advice. I do. Call James Seaton, Mortgage Specialist, RBC 705-975-1519.
Let me fix you something to have for dinner.
Oh, no, I never eat. I just nibble.
Well, if you're still hungry, there's half a chicken in the refrigerator.
Not anymore. That's what I nibble.
If you believe some of those paintings people were doing, then you can do it. If you're not doing it, pick up a brush and join us, because you really can do it. There's no secret to this.
I'm Morgan Freeman. I'm not a doctor, but I trust science. And I'm told that for some reason people trust me. So here I am to say, I trust science and I got the vaccine. If you trust me, you'll get the vaccine. In math, it's called the distributive property. In people, it's called taking care of one another. Get the vaccine. Help make our world a safe place for us to enjoy ourselves again. Please.
Do your part to help stop the spread of COVID-19. Wash your hands for at least 20 seconds. Cough into your elbow, not into your hand or in the air. Avoid touching your face, eyes, and mouth. Keep your distance from people. Stay at least 6 feet away from others. If you're feeling sick, please just stay home. Do the 5 and keep others alive. Help stop the spread of COVID-19.
This is a moment that can change everything. Safe vaccines can get us back to doing the things we love.
It all happened fast, but scientists have been working on this technology for 20 years.
I'm a nurse, and I got my first shot in December. Even my colleagues who are pregnant and breastfeeding did, and that shot means they protected their infants too.
Imagine when we're all vaccinated. We can go to restaurants, movies, and concerts with our family and friends.
Together, we can get there. So roll up your sleeve.
This is your shot.
It's always close by. You carry it with you. It follows you everywhere. Loss is something that never leaves you. Too many Canadians have to live with the impact of losing a loved one or knowing they're injured for life because of impaired driving. You can help. Donate $45 today to support victims of impaired driving. No alcohol, no drugs, no victims. A message from MAD Canada.
Right there, you got it. Hi, welcome back. Sorry, some technical issues there. You know, my kingdom for a laptop, and now Colette has two of them.
I have two. No, I have two.
Because she's going to be firing news at you.
Absolutely. So Ontario dramatically ramping up delivery of rapid kits, which is fantastic news, especially when we're going to get these borders open. Everyone needs to get their vaccination in order to do so, or to travel. Okay. And especially if we're going to go see a loved one, you're probably going to have your vaccination cards as we were figuring this out last year. So Ontario has now delivered 12.3 million rapid antigen testing kits for COVID-19 to over 2,600 work sites across the province. I know that Tenaris here in town was one of the launching sites of that, so thank you, Tenaris.
Oh, is that right? I didn't know that.
Yeah, they were, The effort is helping businesses and other organizations keep employees and their families safe by helping keep the virus out of the workplace. I think we all know that by now.
Sure,
rapid testing. A recent success of the antigen screening testing program came with the involvement of the Ontario Chamber of Commerce. Less than a month after the launch of COVID-19 rapid testing initiative, Ontario has shipped nearly 2.4 million kits out. And that is of last, I don't know, a week or so.
Nice.
Yep. Rapid antigen screening goes hand in hand with public health. It's just the same way as, you're washing your hands, right, everyone? And you're social distancing and all this is an added bonus. So because we are getting these out faster, we're able to open up our workplaces faster. We're able to have our loved ones in long-term care facilities seen. So things are moving along quickly.
That's exactly right.
Rapidly. Get it? Rapid testing?
No,
that was funny. Why didn't you laugh?
Well, it was. Like, rapid testing?
Yeah. I'm going to say this. If you have to explain the joke, it just ain't funny anymore.
Well, okay, you got me. I'll just roll over and show my belly. All right, you got me.
Let me do your belly.
You know what? I'm just going, just because it tags onto that, I'm just going to talk about porcupine for a minute.
Oh.
Yeah, because you should have another one, but
the health unit, yes.
The health unit. So now we're all super excited because guess what? 1201, step one rolls out, right? I've already seen the signs advertising the patios that are going to be open to a maximum of 4 people per table. That sounds like a riotous good time to me in this moment, I have to be honest. However, one health unit will not be joining in the celebrations, okay? A spokesperson for the Porcupine Health Unit confirmed on Tuesday that the region that includes the northeastern city of Timmins, Ontario, will not be loosening restrictions on businesses and gatherings this week. Ontario reported 469 new cases on Tuesday, and 40 of those cases are actually in the Porcupine Health Unit. And this serves approximately 84,000 people, according to the 2016 census anyway. Young, otherwise healthy adults have been presenting with severe illness requiring hospitalizations, and this is according a statement from health officials this week. Regional COVID-19 data shows that the majority of the 349 active cases, we have 6 in this moment. 349 active cases are located in Timmins and in First Nations communities in James Bay and Hudson Bay regions. Okay, so the more infectious Delta variant, which has been spreading in the Peel region and prompting calls for more vaccine supply, has been detected in that region as well. So, a statement from Dr. Leanne Catton, a medical officer of health for Porcupine. She has said there's no way we can open this week or within a week with the numbers that we continue to see. So, we hope that things turn around in that region soon so they can enjoy some easing of the restrictions, as we will this weekend.
Absolutely. And speaking of those restrictions, did you pack your bathing suit for this weekend? Because we can now go to the splash pad, which is going to open on June the 10th for the season.
Yes.
So get ready, kiddies. Now
That's
there's some parameters, there's some restrictions. So I should air quote that because there's actually restrictions.
Yes.
Basically, if you show up and there's too many people, they're asking you to go home. You must.
That's going to go over big
really
with the
does
kids.
Say that. I am not. When you.
Yeah, kids like, no.
Oh, yes.
Go
Well,
home.
if any of you have children, you know that when you show up somewhere and they're excited to go, and then you say, oh, damn, we can't go. We'll just go back home and come back later. Okay, Mom. That's not the answer. It's costing you more money and you're going somewhere else and you still have to go to the splash pad later.
Yep.
Using the splash pad, practice public health measures, including physical distancing and attending to social gathering limits. So still, please follow under those guidelines. I assume it will be heavily monitored.
I'm sure
with
of that.
With the heat wave and all, and nothing else to do. As in previous years, the city has tentatively scheduled the reopening of the Manzo and Greco outdoor pool in early July as well.
Okay.
So keep up for that. The city of Sault Ste. Marie continues to work closely with APH.
Excellent.
And and if you got any information, go to the city's website. They have posted a lot of stuff there. So it's you can check it out, all the recreation facilities and what's going on.
Cool.
They have done a very good job to keep the community informed on their website.
Nice.
So splash pad it up, y'all. I love splash pads.
Yeah, no, it's good, clean fun. You don't have to deal with, I've never really been a big fan of the chlorination levels in pools. Like, I understand the purpose, obviously, but no, I don't. Like, I can literally feel my skin start to shrink.
Well, there's only so many times you can go swimming and you think you're having fun and you feel that Band-Aid.
Oh.
And you didn't come with that Band-Aid, but you're feeling the Band-Aid. And,
yeah. No, no.
Okay, we might need to go. We might need to go for a break.
Mike, no.
Over to you.
Okay, over to me. Yeah. Well, we'll talk for a moment.
Can you beat a floating Band-Aid?
We'll talk for a moment about the lunar eclipse, which did happen this morning. Now, hopefully nobody did try to look at it, but it really wasn't all that visible from the Sioux. This is some video, obviously timed, rapid timed video, although not as rapid as I would have it in this moment. We seem to be. I also sent you some pictures, Mike. Those might be good too. There it comes. All right.
Oh, somebody took a bite. Oh, there's another bite. That looks like a little candy. Look at it. Look at it. Heidi, look. Looks like a little bite.
Yeah.
It is turning into Miss Pac-Man.
It's good, and I will say that, for those of you who didn't see yesterday or didn't see the show yesterday, although that's hard for me to fathom, but what I want people to understand is the significance of this event. This is literally the alignment of the sun, the moon, and the earth. Like, this is not just some little, shooting star or something. Like, we are talking cosmic event of titanic proportion, the actual alignment of the three.
Okay, so I know we have to go to a commercial, but what I want to know is, I could talk your head off about ministries, and government, because I know everybody finds that just as thrilling as I. But why? Why are those three celestial events? Why did they all take place at once?
Well, it just has to do with it's just like a symptom of cosmic timing.
Okay.
It's just because everything's revolving around the sun. So to have the Earth and the Moon suddenly come together
align.
is significant.
So and when we come back, what does that mean? What kind of effects do we have on that? So, oh my God, this is going to be a good show. I think
I can talk for a long time about this.
And if you would like your palms read or your tarot cards or maybe some tea leaves, we'll do that too. We'll be right back after this break.
First Local, supported by YDoc Detailing. Call YDoc Detailing at 249-356-6688 to book an appointment for detailing or paint correction services today. When social distancing, remember, stay at least 6 feet away and wear your mask. Help save lives.
Josie, or no? You go to whatever you want.
Good morning. Welcome back. It is Baby Friday, which means Thursday, June the 10th, 2021. You're here with Heidi and Colette on this very beautiful Thursday. A little bit chillier today than other mornings. A little bit of a breeze.
A welcome breeze.
Last night, Dante and I went for a walk at our usual time around 8 p.m. And it was really great. And I was so excited because Auntie said, yes, I'll come with you. I'm like, yes, mommy son time. And we walked past the baseball diamond, and the two grandfathers and two kids were playing baseball, social distancing before we get there. And they said, hey, what do you want to come over here and play? And he's like, oh, please, mommy, please. I really don't want to run the Garson Hill. Please, mommy, please. And I said, okay, fine. So he went and did that last night, and I ran up downhill and came back we had a blast. It was a really nice night last night. I had a great time with my youngin. Anyways, just wanted to share that. I don't know why. We are going to go back to Greg soon. We have an update. Now, this is not funny. So the more details are emerging on that 20-year-old charge in the London attack that happened on Sunday. I will refresh your memory if you don't already know. I'm sure you do. It was I hate this thing. There was a family of 5 who went out for a walk in London. 4 of the family members died in the incident. The grandfather, the mother, the father, and the teenager girl, I believe. Now the 8-year-old is still in the hospital and is now, he has no family to wake up to. So, I'm sorry, that was really upsetting. As a devastated community mourns the deaths of 4 members of a Muslim family in an apparent hate-motivated attack, more details are emerging about the young man accused of intentionally hitting them with his truck and leaving the 9-year-old boy an orphan. The accused is 20-year-old Nathaniel Veltman, charged with 4 counts of first-degree murder and 1 count of attempted murder. The RCMP are coordinating with local police on potential changes related to related to terrorism. So far, officials have not yet linked Veltman to any other suspects or hate groups as they continue to investigate online. But this is where I found it very weird. Witnesses' reports say Veltman was wearing a military helmet and bulletproof vest when he was arrested, and multiple reports suggested that he was laughing when he was taken into custody by police in a mall parking lot just a couple kilometers down the road from where the accident took place. Oh my gosh. Facebook Canada found out about this immediately, shut down his account. They were all over that. He worked part-time for Grey Ridge Eggs, which is a farm near Strathroy, Ontario. For those of you who might not know, Strathroy is on the outskirts of London. It's in the Middlesex County. The company released a statement saying they were absolutely shocked and saddened to learn that Veltman had been involved in this horrific attack. Pandemic restrictions were eased Tuesday evening to allow mourners to attend a vigil for the family. Aww. The Muslim community is clearly not taking this well. You know, every community member, I feel, is just have been affected by this. It's just an absolutely heart-wrenching story.
Well, just even in that video, there's a very broad range of culture represented.
Absolutely.
So,
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
The pandemic restrictions, like I said, were eased on Tuesday so that we could have that they had this vigil for this family.
Yeah.
It just right now they are looking into an act of terrorism, and so they're looking at an act of terrorism. Like I said yesterday, Bill Blair has invoked our RCMP is helping to look into the investigation as well, but we weren't too sure if there were any ties to other terrorist groups with this 20-year-old.
Okay,
so 20 years old. You know, all I have to say. Let's wait for it. All I have to say is that a 20-year-old has a lot of hate in your mind. So I don't know. Very sad story. Very, very sad. Sorry, I got a little emotional on that. I just, when you think about a little boy waking up in a hospital, So, my apologies.
Yeah.
I threw Heidi off now.
Yeah.
Sorry. It's hard not to be emotional when you're reading that.
You can't. No, you'd have to have no heart. So I'm just going to go through and kind of ease us backwards up the crime chain.
Okay.
I'm going to go to the man who's charged with possession of property obtained by crime.
Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So still very bad. On June 8th, officers with patrol services charged 42-year-old Bruce Golden with possession of property obtained by crime. So around 8:34 p.m., officers responded to a call for service in the 100 block of Elgin Street, and upon arrival, officers located. There's just a typo. Okay. Upon arrival, officers found the individual, the accused, to be in possession of a bicycle that was reported stolen in June 2020, and he was arrested. Subsequent search found the accused to be in possession of approximately 1.36 grams of a substance believed to be fentanyl. Okay. He is charged with possession of property obtained by crime, possession of controlled substance, and 2 counts of breach of recognizance, released on an appearance notice, and is scheduled to appear in court on July 21st, 2021.
Okay.
So there.
Well, thank you very well. Not great. I hate when I say that. Well, great. Thanks, Heidi.
Fantastic.
Thanks for letting us know about that. Well, a woman was also charged with break and enter on June the 9th. Officers with patrol services charged 39-year-old Loretta Carey with break and enter at around 1:15 in the morning. I'm asleep a lot of these times when people are going on about this. I live a very boring life. Around 1:15 a.m., officers responded to a call for a break and enter for residents on the 400 block of Wellington Street East. Upon arrival, officers located the accused. Leaving the area, he was arrested on strength of a warrant, and subsequent search of the accused found her to be in possession of headphones. I was not expecting that.
No.
And a book stolen from the residence. She's charged with breaking and enter and breach of probation, and she is going to go see the old judgers on July 19th for taking a book.
I was going to say, would you break into a house for a book? Like on my walks, I see those little boxes where people put have a book, give a book, need a book, take a book, like these little exchanges.
Yeah.
What you got to break into a house to do that for?
Do you know that intern Luke had those on his? Yeah, intern Luke had that.
Well, they're all along Queen Street, along Shannon Road. There's, I see multiples. Some of them even have little benches with a little bowl of water in case you have your dog. You just want to sit down and take in a chapter.
So nice here. Never in Hamilton would anyone do that. It would be, get the hell off my lawn.
Sault Ste. Marie gets a bad rap these days, but we do have Ripples of Lovely as well. So kind of the ice cream that has
the Dickie D?
Well, Dickie D is good, but I'm also thinking of President's Choice has a chocolate crackle.
Okay, well.
Okay, because the chocolate is semi. Okay, well, I think we should just go over to Craig.
Okay, go ahead.
Let Craig cool us.
Father, Father, Father Nature. Let's go.
Thank you very much. And it looks like we're going to see some rain in our day today. Later on this afternoon, we'll show you on radar exactly where this front is right now. It looks like it's pushing into the Wawa area with a couple of embedded thunderstorms. This will track this way all day today. So we could see some isolated showers pop up late this afternoon or even early this afternoon, and then the showers begin late this afternoon. We'll show you as far as temperatures go. Not bad, 26, or actually 24 to 26 degrees here in the Sault. I think we're going to settle for the 24 because we're not going to see a lot of sun today. 25 in Wawa, you're seeing those thunderstorms. Same story for Timmins, 27 degrees, 28 in Sudbury. So enjoy these 20-degree temperatures because we're going to see a little bit of a dip over the next couple of days. This is what our system looks like for today, and we do have that boundary, which I just showed you on the radar. And again, that's going to slide into our area over the day today into our afternoon and give us a good shot of rain for tonight and lasting into Friday. This is what your forecast looks like for the next 3 days for today. So we're going to see those increasing clouds throughout the day and those isolated showers pop up during the afternoon. For Friday, it looks like we're going to start the day with some rain and then remain cloudy for most of our day. Temperatures dipping to 23 degrees and then a little cooler on Saturday as those showers kind of linger on into the day on Saturday at 22 degrees. And we continue to see this trend for the next 5 or 6 days where we're going to see the low 20s for our daytime highs, a little more comfortable air, none of the sticky mugginess for at least 6 or 7 more days. That is it for weather. I'll be back at the end of the show for a recap. Let's send it back to Heidi and Colette.
Thank you, Craigers. You know what we said yesterday? He's so great they had to make 2 of them.
That's right.
Right? The world was not enough with just one.
No.
It is time to bust into social media. Let's see what's going on.
All right, let's see what's going on.
I welcome all comments from Boston Bruins fans.
All right. Bradley, once again, I think this is like the 3rd day in a row he's beat everybody to the punch. He says, Happy Baby Friday. We've got 3 exclamation points and a peace sign. Happy Baby Friday to you, Bradley. Enika, good morning, everyone. 2 hibiscus, 2 coffees, 2 cookies, and 2 sunflowers. That's a whole lot of 2s there. Excellent. Good morning to you, Enika, and thank you for watching all the way from the Netherlands. Marilyn Trumbull says, good morning, everyone. 4 exclamation points. Wait, I have to re-say that then.
Yeah.
Good morning, everyone. Yes. I hope you all have a wonderful day. She offers up 2 hearts, the thermometer going up, 2 cups of coffee. Oh, and my favorite, the sun coming up through 2 great huge tracts of land.
There it is. Okay,
yes.
okay. What would be a day without hearing that? A boring one is the answer to that
Well,
question.
this is far from boring because we got 2 back-to-back. Margaret McKay comes in on the heels of that. Good morning, all. Again, the sun coming up between 2 great huge tracts of land.
Okay.
Yes.
You didn't have to say it twice, though.
Of course I had to say it twice. I'll say it as often as I need to.
Oh, whoa, I've got some stuff to read to social media too. Hang on, Mike. Here, go ahead.
Judy Barco.
Oh, good morning.
Okay, yes.
Judy.
Good morning, ladies. You are both so awesome. You actually make my day. Wow.
And even when I had like the stall, Julie, like no computer, and I was pretending that there was one there, I'm like, and in today's news, my flipping laptop's not working, you know?
She is so professional.
Oh,
it actually hurts me sometimes.
Oh,
she's just like smooth.
And I don't swear in commercial breaks at all.
No.
What are you laughing at?
Thank you very much, Judy. That's really kind. You actually made my day.
Yeah.
So wonderful.
Yesterday you made my day too, Judy. So
yeah.
What are you doing on the weekend? You want to make my day on the weekend? I'll give you my number.
Tony Mancuso.
Okay. Hi, Tony. I got to answer.
Good morning, ladies. What an awesome start to the weekend. Happy Baby Friday.
Yes, hello.
We got 2 AOKs. Special thank you to you, ladies, for bringing us the best local news that we have here in Sault Ste. Marie and area. Well, thank you very much, Tony. Yes. I'm sorry. Yeah, you were saying that.
Tony and I are good friends, and Tony, I did see Tony yesterday. He dropped me off, and that's what he does. But he drops me off with a smile.
Hey.
We do think that Confessions of a Cab Driver would be very, very, very excellent with Tony.
Totally.
Tony has had a lot of celebrations. He had his 40th anniversary not too long ago, and a couple of those celebrations. And today we would like to wish Tony's mother a very happy birthday.
Aww.
I know that she is in the finished rest home.
Okay.
So, Tony, actually, I'm glad you maybe you'll get to see her this weekend.
Yes.
There are a few other birthday shout-outs here from Tony.
Fantastic.
Here are all the birthday shout-outs, he says. Billy was on the weekend, so happy birthday, Billy. My great-niece, Kyla, I love that name, was on Monday.
Okay.
His mother, Margaret, is today. And guess whose birthday's tomorrow, Heidi?
Can I say, or?
Yes.
It's Tony's birthday tomorrow.
Tony's birthday tomorrow. So I just want you to know, come back tomorrow. I might have a little thing planned for Tony for tomorrow. Ooh, I don't know. Okay, over to you.
All right. Giselle Tchaikovsky. Giselle, that sounds so familiar.
I know that name Giselle, but that Tchaikovsky's just...
Good Baby Friday.
Baby Friday, G.
The little smiley emoji, the sunshine with the face in it. Good morning to you, Giselle.
I was chugging.
Carl Gray from Fergus. Good morning, all. 2 exclamation points. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching, Carl. You're very dedicated.
And Mr. Gray will see you now. It doesn't get old.
Oh, no, it doesn't.
I wish Jack played Mr. Gray in that movie from Sons of Anarchy. Anyway.
And Mike Adams, all the way from sunny Costa Rica. We have a firecracker explosion scintillation.
Oh, there it is, my friend.
The cone of celebration with the confetti and the streamers coming out. We have a cup of coffee. And we have the sun, of course. We would expect nothing less from Costa Rica.
Does he have my palm trees on there?
No palm trees today.
Okay, Mike, come on. Where's the palm trees? So you went into like hiding for a bit, and now he's back watching the show.
Yeah, well.
Welcome back, Mike. Where's my palm tree?
Oh, new viewer.
Hello, new viewer.
We have Marnie Matheson saying, morning, Marnie. I like that,
Marnie.
without the oppression.
Oh, okay. I think I know Marnie here.
Good morning.
Okay. Marnie, I think I have a message that we'll read after the commercial break from Marnie.
Okay. 20 seconds. Okay, I might be able to finish it off today.
Okay.
Bradley comes in and says, if you're ever having trouble or doubts in your life, just look at Beethoven. Everyone told him that he couldn't be a musician just because he was deaf. But did he listen?
We'll be right back after this break.
First Local, supported by Maker North, 3D printing, laser cutting, 3D design, education, prototyping, and more. Maker North, whatever it takes.
When social distancing, remember, stay at least 6 feet away and wear your mask. Help save lives.
Good morning and welcome back to this lovely Baby Friday.
It's a beautiful Baby Friday.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Thursday, June the 10th. You're here at First Local Mornings with Colette.
Hello.
Colette.
Colette. Remember, it's French.
En
Colette.
français, c'est Colette.
Je m'appelle Colette.
Elle s'appelle Colette. All right, we have to go over to Craig for a minute for the final update of the weather because we really want to parse it from like every possible angle. Over to you, Craig.
Well, here's an update. If you didn't catch the weather 5 minutes ago, here's another update. Not a lot has changed other than we're going to start seeing the clouds fill in. Expect to lose the sun around 10 o'clock this morning as we start seeing those clouds roll in. Could see some isolated showers develop between now and say 5 o'clock. And then some heavier showers moving in for this evening. We'll take a look at just a recap for your 12 hour. Currently sitting at around 20 degrees right now, so we could actually hit 26 degrees by this afternoon as we start seeing those clouds thicken up. And we're going to see some showers for our evening, so a pretty wet evening in store here in the Sault. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Father Nature.
Should I say something about that?
Yeah, I received a message from Marnie. Okay,
Marnie, if you sent a message, it's been deleted or something in
don't know
error.
what I did, yes.
Are you able to resend that? As well, we do have the email address, so Mike's going to bring that up. So you can send us stuff directly, ONN TV firstlocal@gmail.com. Oh, just a few more messages, Marnie, so you can still get it in under the wire.
Yeah, please do. I'm sorry. Something to do with hiring. And yeah, of course, we'll share that message. So send it over.
So Andrew Smith, I'm not sure if that was an accident. He offers up an envelope that's saying Feliz Dia de la Madre, which of course is Spanish for Happy Mother's Day. So maybe in Spain or Mexico today is.
In Scotland, we have different Mama's Day. So
okay, so yeah, so maybe it is Mother's Day somewhere. But anyway, thank you.
It's Mother's Day every day. Happy Mother's Day, Heidi.
Happy Mother's Day to you.
My
yes.
friend. Thank you.
Joseph Bertrand from Maker North.
That? I don't know who that is.
Busily solving problems with all of his technology.
Yes.
3D printing, laser printing, you name it, Joe does it. And yeah.
Okay.
He says, have a great day with a plethora of exclamation points.
Sweet. Thank you. And you have a great day too.
Yes. Andrew Smith. Good morning, ladies. Have a great day to yourself as well, Andy. And Ray Visconti. How is
Visconti, I would go with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. He says, good morning, ladies, and good morning to you, sir. Yes.
Excellent work. Okay.
Okay.
Well, do you have another factoid?
I do have another factoid.
Do you want a factoid?
I have a factoid. Okay. Which one will I go with today? I tend to hit the Beatles a lot, but it's because...
What's the other one? Beatles or what?
Well...
Well, she says.
Well, no, one's kind of a downer. So let me see.
Don't do the downer. We've got enough news for that.
Let's pick between the Beatles, Pat Boone, or the Monkees.
I love Beatles and the Monkees.
Okay, well, they're both small, so I could do them both.
Yes, you can.
Okay. So, on today's date in 1964, of course, I'm looking at the Rolling Stones. We picked the Beatles.
Okay.
On their first world tour, the Beatles took flight from Hong Kong to Australia, making an unscheduled stop in Darwin, where over 400 fans greeted their aircraft. The Beatles then flew on to Sydney, where they arrived in the middle of a heavy downpour. The group were required to appear in an open-top truck in the pouring rain to wave at thousands of fans, greeting them at the airport. Now, that's what you call contractual obligation.
Absolutely. You know what? I have a quick little story that I'd like to just share today. We had to miss a lot of stories. We've got a ton in here. So come back tomorrow because it's going to be a jam-packed show. The feds are aiming to end the hotel stay, the 14-day quarantine for fully vaccinated Canadian travelers. So when you come back when you're flying in, and we heard 3 days, we heard 14. We never really quite knew how many days. We didn't even know why they kept changing the days. Well, we also know that they change deadlines or due dates too on immunizations, but we won't go there. So fully vaccinated Canadians will be able to travel outside of the country without having to self-isolate for 14 days.
Okay.
Or staying in a quarantine hotel, which was like $1,000 a night too, out of your own pocket.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Health Minister Patty Hajdu, who would be the federal health minister, announced the first step in a phased easing of the federal government's pandemic border measures on Wednesday. More than 1 year. Can you believe it's been over a year?
Well,
I guess. Yeah. All right.
Feels like it's been 2,500 years.
Can we omit that last statement, please, sir? Can we check that out of the court records? Ignore that. Overruled. The move followed calls to end mandatory hotel quarantines and permit fully vaccinated Canadians to move around more freely.
Okay.
However, there's always the but. Seeing changes become a reality will depend on whether there are any concerning fluctuations in new cases. Oh, that's just language that they have to say to clear their butt. No, you're good. If you have vaccination cards, according to the Chief Public Health Officer, Dr. Teresa Tam, Canada's 7-day average of new daily COVID-19 cases dropped, as Heidi lets you know every day. So, get vaccinated, you can travel. You don't have to spend another 3 days in a $1,000 a night hotel. We are traveling to, where are we going in?
Costa Rica.
No,
Oh.
You said we have an all expenses paid trip to Elliott Lake, wasn't it?
No, I'm saving up for
Echo
an
Bay.
all expenses trip to Echo Bay.
That's where Heidi and I are going.
That's where I'm headed.
You keep leaving me out.
Are you ready for Echo Bay? I don't know if you've experienced the splendor. If Pauline were watching, Pauline could speak to the splendor and the beauty that is Echo Bay.
I've only been here for 2 years. I think I'm ready
How much time do we have left?
Not
What did he just say? Okay. I have a really quick one. Okay. Mike Myers, the eminently talented comedian out of Toronto, is actually now going to play 7 new characters in an upcoming limited series for Netflix.
Talented.
He's brilliant. The streaming giant says Myers created and produces the half-hour series called The Pentaverate.
Ooh.
Yes.
Cool.
The plot is about a secret society of 5 men who have been working to influence world events for the greater good since the Black Plague of 1347. Now listen to this. The cast also includes Ken Jeong, Keegan-Michael Key, Debbie Mazar, Richard McCabe, Jennifer Saunders.
Nice.
Jennifer Saunders,
Nice.
come on.
Well,
Lydia West. Yeah, so the
Awesome.
premiere date hasn't been announced. And
Well,
Myers
then.
said that Netflix has given him a fantastic playground to play in, and
I
that's
wonder
all I
if
have
that-
to say about that.
I wonder if that will make you horny. Do I? Do I? We'll be back tomorrow, which is going to be the original Friday. Enjoy your baby Friday. Top of the hour, get news with me. And 5 o'clock, you get the weather guy back too for 5
That's
o'clock
right.
news.
That's
Have a great
right.
day.